All right, guys, welcome back. So we are learning a little bit about Google Sites today. So you can find Google Sites a couple different ways, but probably the easiest way is most of you guys have the Waffle. I'm sure you guys are super familiar with it. It is one of the apps that should be saved in here. On mine, it's right on the top page, but you guys might have to scroll down a little bit to find it. You can also just Google Google Sites and open it that way. So when you open it up, it looks very, very familiar to the rest of all the Google stuff. And similar to all of the other stuff that you've been learning about, you can also upload templates if you prefer. It's pretty, they've got a few of them. We've got a few student ones still in here. So you save either those two, sorry about that, I just left. And my timer's going to go off, so I'll just shut that off. Okay, so for today, we're just going to open up a blank site. So we're just going to hit the blank one in the top left-hand corner, and that opens us up. So right now we have an untitled site. You can call it whatever you'd like. You have these three things over here. So you got your insert, you got your pages, and you got your themes. So just like insert, what we've been learning so far with like Word and everything else, this is where you go when you want to basically put anything in. And as you can see, when I scroll down, you have a lot of options. You can insert charts, form sheets, slides, docs, calendars, YouTube videos, spacers, dividers, buttons, carousels. You can change your layout. To change it from just kind of like a one to having it kind of adding a block like that. If you want to embed a link somewhere, so you want to, maybe upload a video, kind of like one of the many videos that I make, you would click the embed and then you would type your URL in there. You can also link to your Drive, to images and inputting text boxes, which you guys are pretty familiar at this point with all of those terms, hopefully. If you click on your Pages button, right now we just have our home page. So you can, as you know, different websites have different pages that you can scroll through. The big plus button down at the bottom will allow you to open up a new page. So you could do a few different options. You could do a menu section, a full embed, a new link. If we just click on it, we can call a new page, page 2. You don't have to do that. I'm just doing that because that's what I'm doing it. So now you can see that it appears right here beside each other. Now you can, if you're over here, if I decide that I don't want it kind of like listed out like this, that I actually want like page 2 nested, I believe I can pick it up. And if I drag it over top of the home, I've now nested it. So if I click on it, it now appears down there. It keeps my home page looking a little bit neater, but it can be a little bit more difficult to find for people. They have to maybe go searching. So those are some options. And you can add, I don't know, as many pages as you need, really. So on our last button over here is our themes button. And this is where you can pick different kinds of, different kinds of font styles. You can go like with Aristotle page, it changes that. You can go diplomat, so it just changes the writing. And you can pick kind of something that you like for sure. Okay, so I believe that I said that your assignment for today was to open this up, name this site your name, and just call it your site, and then come back to your home page, because I'm now on page 2. So go back up to your home page. And again, you can do that through here as well. If I click on page 2, I go down, I can click on page 1, or I can find it from right in here. And I'm going to click this My Knitted Hats. And you can just make it for whatever your little product is, okay? So I would like to see you with 2 pages inserted, and I'd like you to name it something, and I'd like you to give a little title to this, just kind of play around with it a little bit. Now, important thing here is that if I type in Miss Sanders' site right now, it's not actually live on the internet. It is just in my computer. In order to get it live to the internet, I have to click this little publish button. And that's going to be the same for all the websites that we learn. We're going to learn a few different ones. but we're going to start with this one here. So we're going to call it, let's defaulting to Google Sites at Skedsby M. Sanders site. And anyone in the Simcoe County School Board can view it. So I'm going to manage this, and I'm going to see if I can change it to public. I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to do that, but I know that I've got some people in the course that aren't with Skedsby, so I want to make sure that they are going to have access to it as well. And then I'm going to publish it. Okay, so I'm going to go right in here, and that is the site, so I can copy that link pretty easily. Now if I go in here to a new web page, and I'm right up here in my browser, and I paste that web page down, this is what my site looks like right now when it's live. So there's not a lot there. Should be nothing on page 2. But every time that I make corrections or updates to this site, I need to go back. So if I say, you know, what is so awesome about knitted pants. If I go here and go to page 2, even if I refresh it a million times, it doesn't work. I need to come back here and publish. Okay, so it'll give you this little head-to-head like the draft and currently published, and you want to say updated and click on your publish again. And now when I refresh this, it should hopefully update. Well, no. Okay, let me see if I can get this link again. Copy link, go back here, put it in. Yeah, there it is there. Okay, so it's a bit of a process. It's but it does save you, and make sure that you double check your work. Make sure that you are that you know what you're doing and that you know what you're publishing. So what I'd like you to do today is set up your couple pages, pick a template, give it a name, and then publish it and send me the link to your published website. You can either open up a doc, put the link in and publish it into D2L, or you can just copy and paste the URL. I think that you're going to have to put some random object into the D2L Dropbox just to make it go, but we'll see about that. I'll see if I can set it differently. Okay, hope this helps.